5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. This is Morgan Price, and today we are back in the Division 2. So, a little bit of a channel update for the moment because A, there is so much content in the Division 2 to go over right now, and B, I lost my episode of storyline for the Division. I have to go back and refilm it. We're skipping that this week, and instead we are doing a build test featuring 3 new things. So let's pull up my character sheet here. First off, we have the new exotic, the Agitator. Now, the Agitator is an assault rifle. I got lucky and got damage to targets out of cover. I'm working on getting this boosted up to where it is a much more usable item, but right now, not quite there yet. The talent on this one is called Perturb. While this weapon is holstered, generate 50% less threat when shooting. Keeping this weapon holstered for 10 seconds will prime it. While primed, swapping to this weapon grants 25% rate of fire plus 30% weapon damage, and you generate 100% more threat when shooting for 20 seconds. Swapping from this weapon before the timer ends removes the bonuses. So you have 20% or 20 seconds of improved fire rate, which is very, very nice. It pairs very well with Salvo from Unit Alloys, and I will get more into the build as we go along. Up next, and this is also part of the build, so this is unusual, but this entire new system seems to be about weapon swapping. So those of you who have it, Centurion Scabbard might be something that you could include in this to make it even better. Don't know yet. We're going to find that out at a later time. Right now, this is specifically for this build. Next up, we have the shotgun. It's just a standard KSG shotgun that I picked up from the clan vendor, but I traded its talent to back and forth. Swapping to this weapon grants 10% rate of fire and 9% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Swapping from this weapon grants plus 5% rate of fire and 4.5% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Receiving one of the bonus groups will remove the other if it's still active. 2 instances of this talent will not function at the same time. So you can't just have 2 of these and swap back and forth. And unfortunately, this will not work with the Tinker's Mask. It's sad. It's just the way it is. Because the Tinker's Mask specifically says talents that depend on swapping will not work. So here we go. This is what we have for weapons. For my pistol, I have the normal quick step, just because, hey, speedy running. Now, moving along, we have the brand new Royal Works brand set. So these come with weapon handling, magazine size, and critical hit damage. So these are very, very nice, and you can stack quite a bit into this, and it'll come out very well. So I have, as you can see, all critical hit chance and crit damage. I got lucky with this one. It had crit damage already, and I was able to bump this into critical hit chance. Now, moving along, the chest piece is specific to Royal Works. Let's actually highlight it. It is called Robin. It is the high-end chest piece. And what its talent is Perfect Gunslinger. Weapon swapping increases total weapon damage by 28% for 5 seconds. This buff is lost for 5 seconds if you weapon swap while it is active. So it gives you a nice burst damage, like going into a fight. So like you start with your shotgun, make sure that your Agitator. Yeah, that's the name of it. Make sure your agitator is primed. Swap from your shotgun to the agitator. You get the agitator's boost. You get the boost from the shotgun, and you get the boost from gunslinger, which looks like it's going to be very well put together. Now, topping this off and bringing this all together is, or let me rephrase, bringing the entire build together right now is the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. Now, we are using its talent Resourceful in order to basically have it pretend that it is part of all brand sets and gear sets. And I need to change that headshot damage out for something a little bit better than that. So let's do that real quick because that wasn't supposed to be there. Critical hit damage. And I know I have a 0.9 around here somewhere. There we go. 0.9 on my equalizer. It'll go back when I switch. So, all right. So that means, check the stats just real fast. 118% critical hit damage. Nice, 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 nice. Weapon damage is all right. 96.9. So once I actually maximize out everything, that will climb. But overall, I mean, this is really nice looking. EMI tier 1. Okay, that comes from. All right, I know where everything is coming from now. So, all right, back to the build. We are using unit alloys. This gives us plus 5% rate of fire, assault rifle damage, and magazine size, which you get 32% magazine size from Royal Works, and you get magazine size from unit alloys. So very nice. And the other piece that we have, the named unit alloys salvo, which gives us an additional 5% rate of fire. And no wonder my crit numbers are off. This needs to be changed as well. So we're going to change that from weapon handling to critical hit chance. All right. Apparently I didn't go through and make sure everything was. Yeah, I didn't go through and make sure everything was properly set. I am silly. Okay, excuse. Oh, I'm out of ceramics. Lucky me. Let's grab some ceramics here. Boop. Now I can fix that. This, and we go, boom. Go to here, hit that. Ding. Now we check the stats. Oh, much better. Much, much better. Yeah, so standard kind of critical hit focused build. Okay. And the last piece, because a critical hit chance is always one of those things where you want it. I am using Turmoil. You could use any Cheska piece, honestly, but I'm using Turmoil because A, I have it and I love it. With Bewildered, so when you deal weapon damage to an enemy, 50% of the damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters instead. When there are no enemies nearby, deal damage normally. Does not apply to armor plates, so it's not going to apply to the chungas until you break that armor and get to the squishy bits on the inside. Now, looking at this, I've got the full build set up. Currently, I am using this, and I probably ought to have it set to the more offensive one, but I'm trying to level this, and it's going slowly. So right now, instead, I am going to monkey with the numbers. Okay. Oh, no, actually, I'll leave the numbers where they're at. I will boost that. I will change this one from a split. I'm going to average these out instead. So we're going to change that from a split to an amplify. And there we go. 16% max armor, extra weapon handling, just extra niceness. Okay, so we are going to go get into trouble. I think probably the best place to go get into trouble, and I want to check something because there was also something new. Black tusks do have... So what we're looking at here is you now have the Black Tusk faction, which you can agitate and get into retaliations, which is amazing. But also you can stack your retaliations. So you can do 3 at once instead of having to go, do it, go back out, agitate, do it again, and so on and so forth. It doesn't seem to increase the difficulty. It does mean that you have to take 3 times longer to do it, but I mean, stacking them up that way instead of it kills a lot of the back and forth. We're going to get out of that. We are going to go, and who do we have that we can go tick off? Air and Space Museum invaded. You know what? I'll do that. We're going to go there. And so I haven't played this build at all. I just built it. I wanted to show it off. You are going to see the actual first run testing. I've played with the weapons, but I haven't actually done anything with the build itself. So, Gunslinger, okay. We're going to jog on up here.
Dislodging them isn't going to be easy.
We've got, let's bump all our ammo up the way it needs to be. Alrighty, so we're going to run right here. We're going to swap and... Oh my goodness. That's the same kind of fire rate as a GR9. I stick to cover a lot because cover is really good, especially with squishy builds like what I'm running. So, oh, there you are. And as you can see, that's the normal fire rate. We are going to... Okay, that guy's recharging himself, so we're going to change this up. Run in with the shotgun, go whoop, and boom, boom, boom. All right, he's down and out.
You're dead.
Okay. Gonna set that off just because we have. Gonna pop your head up there. Oh, this guy. It's a warhound. Oh, it's a sniper warhound. You need to go away, right away. Goodbye, my friend. Where's your buddy? Oh, he died because of... I think that's everybody. All right, cool. Reload. All right, so... the weapon swapping is intriguing to me. Having the extra fire rate and the extra damage is very nice. Let's... All right. I can't believe that just chews through 90 rounds that fast. Either that or I didn't reload beforehand. Ouch, no! Bad doggy. Actually, bad Morgan because I put myself in the wrong spot. Okay, let's hop in here. Ooh, take a second. Okay. I know that you're out there. Really? Come on, die! There we go. Oh my goodness. So got a second. There, and he's down. Okay. Reload. Recharge. Swap back. Oh my goodness. Also reload. So. Done right, this could be very powerful. Not gonna lie, I'm quite impressed with the amount of punch that this has. But it takes a lot of getting used to. It is a play style. I'm just looking for loot. It is a play style rather than I'm used to running and gunning. What might be... Oh, actually, that is... It won't be very survivable. Like, it'll... If I do this, it'll basically be a get-to-cover move. But if I run the shield... Well, we'll see. Let's see, what grenades do we have? Riot foam. Okay, we can use that.
Local area network detected.
How many do you think? Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we collect on Black Tusk, the better we'll be able to counter them.
Get rid of the medic first, and everybody else goes along with them. Come on, pop your head back up. It's a really surprisingly accurate weapon. I think it's a variation of a sitar. Really? Why are things exploding over there? Alright, so swap back. And we wait for everything to charge up. Okay, that's ready. And the first cover I think I'm gonna grab is let's clear my cover, because boom, boom. I think I'm gonna rush for the cover over there, because they'll come from over in that direction. So, all right.
Asymmetric encryption protocol detected. Installing backdoor.
I hope this encryption is to protect something juicy.
Where's the next guy? Yep, there we go.
Hit the target.
Alrighty. Do I have to stay in a range? Stay out of my way. And that, my friends, is why I use turmoil. Reload, swap.
Take cover! Fire!
Ouch! Damn grenades.
Connection remotely terminated.
Shit, they cut off the terminal.
Reload, grab the loot. I'm trying to think if there is any better specialization to run with this. There might be a couple different ones that you could use that will offer better than the Gummer. All right, so
Humanity
planetarium.
has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth,
Where?
the third rock from the sun. Our home may not be the center of our universe.
Upstairs.
So far, it's the only planet that can support life as we know it. In the vast reaches of space, it's irrational to think that our little planet is the only place capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be...
Okay, now I need to get that weapon swap talent onto something with a bit longer range.
While no other planet in our solar system sustains life, it's impossible that the building blocks that allowed organisms to evolve from single-cell babies to complex living beings like we are, started as nothing more than the ash of a dying star light years away.
Is that everything? Okay, that's everything. Cool.
That can support life in the vast rational planet.
All right, looks like that timed out. So reload, swap. I also think I'm going to experiment with this with the sheriff, because at least the Royal works and the unit alloys because of the magazine size.
I'll put him down.
Come on, down you go.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Okay, that is... I'm liking this so far. Pardon me. And the reason I'm liking it is because, yeah, I do have to unlock other weapons with the back and forth. But if you do this right, especially if you had like the Centurion, you could make a very
by these images. At one point, more than
very powerful build.
3 billion years ago, the Martian surface could have been covered by ocean. Martian exploratory craft have sent back evidence of more recent water flows as well, ranging from gullies and dry river systems to what appeared to be ancient lake beds. There are also minerals present on the surface of Mars that could only have been formed in a liquid water environment.
Immediate medical
Ouch.
assistance needed.
Water can be found on Mars
Bad doggy.
at the Martian North Pole, although small quantities exist as water vapor in the thin Martian atmosphere or as brines in the Martian soil.
System disrupted. System back online.
Ooh, hey, candy. So I will say this is taking longer than it normally does, but I think that's
Network
primarily
signal
because
detected.
I am
Sounds promising.
oh, did not know about this.
Support station up and running.
Okay, I'm sorry. You need a lot more rounds for this thing. I think that's everybody for the moment. An FAL with breadbasket. I was hoping for something a bit different. Are they downstairs? They are downstairs.
Right there.
Data corrupted.
Damn it. Guess we keep looking.
We'll get them. I have a good target.
Vital
Oh,
signs
you
critical.
and your grenades!
Agent down.
One over there.
Secure the final hall. Maybe you'll find a terminal there.
Oh, that's nice. I forgot about that. So when you use the overdrive overload seasonal modifier, it cuts your cooldowns by a lot. So rather than having to wait 3 minutes for my revive hive to charge, I can wait like a minute or less. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, my goodness. We're going to wait for that to recharge because I'm probably going to get uh, my butt handed to me going in here. So rather than running into it like a lemming, we're going to make sure I have at least a secondary chance to go keep going. Yeah, yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing.
Finish mopping up these assholes and let's see what we can find.
Stand by. I'm coming in.
Okay, I'm going to run up here like so. Go this guy out of the way as quickly as I can. No, 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 no.
Serious trauma detected.
No, 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 no. Can't believe I'm doing this.
Agent incapacitated.
Oh! Bad jerk face. God damn! And give myself a second here. Forgot I don't have portable cover. Get up here, go in, and anybody else?
Probably bricked, but check out the server just to be sure.
Reload everything just in case there's enemies when I do this. 21 shots for a KSG shotgun. That's pretty dang impressive. Let's 100 seconds. Drop. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah. I'm happy with that. Took it from 100 seconds down to 45. So we're going to wait here just another moment for this. This is probably the end of this, but again, I want to make sure I have a chance at living in case they decide to mob me.
Reformat cancelled. Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send a
All
data
right.
to recover to our tech guys just in case.
We're going to trot
Museum
outside
is
here.
secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
Oh, wow. It's busy here. Holy cow. There's a lot going on out on the street. Let's go somewhere safe where I'm not going to get... Oh. Oh, Manning National Zoo is ick. But it is more fun when it's not Emmeline Vance. I don't like Emmeline. Emmeline is... Fire and me don't get along. Anyway, off we go to the base of operations. Okay. Clear this off. And we're gonna run right over here. So that is a test build using the new exotic, the Agitator, and the new weapon talent back and forth, and Gunslinger from Robin. So yeah, that was surprisingly robust and workable. And as long as you can get into the habit of swapping back and forth during combat, which I was starting to get towards the end, this is a pretty dang impressive build for just something I threw together, hoping it'd work. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing. And I will see you next time. Bye.